Alright, welcome to today's tutorial. Today I'll be teaching how to make this free bubu dress. It's very easy to make. Before using the main fabric for this tutorial, I want to use paper to do the illustration for you to understand it very well. Now, let's assume this is my fabric, and from here to here is my length. See, here to here is the length of the dress, and this is the width. Don't fold it like this when you're making this free bubu dress. No, fold it from the length like this, fold the two length like this, fold it into two. Now I folded it now into two. Let's assume this is my fabric. I fold this my dress into two like this. Now, if you want to cut it together, after you fold it like this into two, you fold it again into two like this, and start taking your measurement. But in this tutorial, I will first of all to use it to cut the front part before using it to cut the back part. Now I fold it into two. Like I said, I fold it like this from the length like this. I fold the two lengths together. Now you take your desired length, the length you want for your dress. First of all, this bubu dress is very simple. You need your shoulder measurements and your neck measurements and the length of your dress. Now let's assume that my back measurement, my shoulder measurement is 8. Let's assume this is my 8. This is my 8, my shoulder measurement 8. And this place now, I'll take my neck, the neck of my the dress, the neck of my choice. I take like 4 inches. The length of the dress, let's assume is 2, and I curve it like this. You can take curve, you can take straight. Whichever neck of your choice you want to use, fine. Now from this my shoulder here, come back, as in come in by 2 inches. Just use your tape to measure it. Let's from this shoulder part here, come in by 2 inches, right? Come inches by 2 inches or 1.5 is okay. Now I come in now by 2 inches. From these 2 inches here, I'm going to take my curve like this. Just take it like this. Make sure that it's curved, not straight. Take it curved to your desired length. See what I mean? Make sure that it's curved very well. You can use the whole down part if you want. You can use the whole down part, or you can reduce it. It depends how full you want yours to be. But in this one, I want it to be full. So I take it, remember I said from shoulder, I come in by 2 inches. From that 2 inches, I start to take the curve, my curve like this. Make sure the seed is cut very well. Blend it very, very well. See what I'm doing? It's very easy. Within 30 minutes, I'm done with this dress. There's nothing too hard of it. See? This is how to take it. But you can still fold it in bias form, but you don't make it to be too big. As in the bias form that you fold it, make sure that it's not too big like that. Just need 2 bias. But in this particular dress, take it like this. Fold your dress in this way. Fold it like this. So I'm done with it. Like I said, it's very easy. After the neck, I take my shoulder. From the shoulder, I come in by 2 inches. From that 2 inches, I start making my curve. Make sure you curve it very well so that it will come. Like as you see this dress, the dress there is curved very, very well. Curve it very well. Let the curve come very well. I see what I did here. Alright. Now before cutting the neck, you're going to take the your round sleeve where you want your hand to come out. Now take your measurement from the center of this back here. I hope you see from the center of this back here. Start taking your your measurement to where you want your hand to come out. Now you measure yourself from the back of the neck here, from the back neck here. You take your measurement from the back, yes, back shoulder here. Take it straight to where you want it to be. Like mine is from my neck there, that is from the center of my back. I take it straight to where I want it to be. Like this dress you're seeing here, like where the hand come out is from this elbow side. If you see if you look at the dress very well, it's from this elbow side, the hands from come out. So that is how I want mine to be, exactly how I want it to be. So for my own here, now we start to measure from this back part here. From this back, I think it's what I'm doing. From this back, don't cut the neck yet. No, don't remove the neck so that you can be able to take um, your your accurate measurement. Now from there I place my tape like this. Now I'm going to be taking it like this to where I want the hands to come out. Then I assume it's from here. I will now mark it like this. I mark it from here. Now remember I said I measured the round sleeve of the person, and I've measured already. What I got there is 7. You can use 7, you can use 8. But make sure you take the measurement of yourself, to know what you are doing. Now I take it up to this side. This is it like this. I hope you understand what I'm doing now. Let me explain it again. I take my shoulder measurement. I take the neck of my choice, the neck I want, the neck I want. The same thing I will cut it the same way I will cut the back one. Now from this shoulder, I come in by 2 inches. You can take one. You can take one, even 1.5. But what I'm taking now is 2 inches. I come in by 2 inches. From these 2 inches, I make curve like this. I think you see the curve. Make sure that yours curve very well. That is exactly how this style looks like. That is how it comes out. Now I curve it from this side. I curve it the way to where I want my length, my desired length to be. Now if you want it to full, if you want it to full, that is, you can use the whole fabric. We are using all the fabric. You can use everyone. But if you don't want it, you can reduce it. Depends the one you want. Now you come to this place, this opening place where your hand will come out like this. Remember on that dress, the hands of this person comes out from this elbow side. So you are seeing it there. That is how it is. Exactly. Now before shaping your neck, take your tape and measure it. Now by then, but I've gotten your length, your desired length of yours from the back neck here. Like I said, sorry for this, from this back neck here. Now take the measurement down to where you want the length to be. Exactly, can be here, take it there, and from there take your round measurement. Now I took it and I take it to this side. That assume this is where my hands will come out, and from here my round sleeve. This is my round sleeve. That is how it's built. From now I'm going to cut it now, and before cutting this neck, I will use this front to cut the back. Now I'm going to cut it first. Let me cut this side first. I cut it like this. So what I'm doing, this dress is very, very, very easy to make. There's nothing hard of it. See how it comes. I'm going to use it to cut the back part before removing this side. Now, if this is the front, so I want to use this front to cut the back. Why I'm using paper to do this illustration is because I want you to understand it very, very well. Now, remember I said I'm not folding from the width like this. No, don't fold it like this. I said fold it from the two lengths. You can hold it like this and fold it into two like this. You understand? Fold it like this. It's okay. Just cut yours the way I'm cutting like this. After that, take the front part, place on top this back. Place on top the back like this and shape it together. Now I'm shaping it now from the back and the front together. So see, I've done it. Now I'm going to remove the neck of my choice. Now I'm removing it now. So I'm remove the desired neck of mine. This is the desire. After that, I notch the place I said my hands will come out. Make sure you notch it. Look at it. I notch it little and notch this side so that I will know where to stop when I'm making my sewing. After that, I open it together like this. See? It's very easy to cut. There's not two ways about it. Very, very easy. Now after this I'll now use my pliers to turn the neck. You can use the cloth of your fabric, that is the fabric of your that you're using to turn the neck, or you can buy pliers to do that. I've made a video on how to cut pliers, very easy. Now use pliers to turn the neck side and come to this side. You fold from the back and the front, fold it together, join it together from this neck part here, join it and stop from this side. Start from here, joining it from this side, stop and come to this side again, join it from this side. Let me use my Bible to do it so that you know what I'm talking about. Now I start from the neck side here, I join it, I join like this. Now I come to this side again, from the neck, I join it by this side again. You see what I'm doing? I hope you understand it. It's very, very easy. There's no two ways about it. Now I've joined it. Let's assume I've joined from this neck here to here that I open, and from here again I start to join from this down part here. Don't join here yet, where my hands will come out. Now I join from here again, way down. I hope you see it. It's very easy. Now I come to this side here and I fold this inside. Use make this thing there as in, you can sew it from this side. The hand will come out. You can sew it. You can do you can tack it. Yes, sorry for that. You can fold it like this. You can fold it like this and just use your pin, your needle to do the tacking. Don't sew it so that the thread will be showing here. Don't sew it. Don't sew it like what. If you sew it, it will be showing here. Don't sew it. Just use your needle to tack it like this. Tack it very neat. And even when you are tacking it, there will not be any thread showing here. The same thing here. You will tack it like this. You can tack it like this, or if you don't want it to be, where this place, this one I sewed here, this place that is stopped. If you don't want to do the tacking, don't want to do the tacking of the thing. Now this place that this sewing ends, and it ends here. Now when you are folding it, make sure that when you want to sew it, make sure that you fold it in a way that the same thread will go straight. It will not show. It will look as if you are facing pocket, just like when you are facing pocket. You know how it used to be. You follow it like this. You sew it up, follow the line. Now after folding it like this, right? After it like this, now you start to sew it from here, just sew from here. If you don't want to knit it out and tack it, just sew from here. When you get to this place, then you follow the sewing down so that it will be the same. Sew it down, the same thing to other side. So this is how to make this this free Bubu dress very, very easy to cut and sew. Like I said, within 30 minutes we are done with it. So thank you for watching this my video today. Please, if you know you have not subscribed, before watching this my video, I beg of you, help me to subscribe on this my channel, like my video and share my video. God bless you as you do so. So before stopping today's video, I'm going to cut it now from the fabric now. Remember, I've explained it very well. Just want to fold it and you see how I'm doing it. Now this is my main fabric. This is my main fabric. I've folded it into two. I said I'm going to cut it together. Now I fold this up, this front side. I fold it first before I fold the back. This is the back. This is the front. Remember, I don't remove anything. I don't like zip. Unless if you know you're attaching zip on your own. Maybe if you don't want the net to white. The why I'm not putting zip on this one, because I want the net to white to be this canoe neck. As in, I'll be taking the neck 4.5 by 2. So with that 4.5, it can enter head. But if you know you are not making that, you want the neck, you want to attach zip on your own, you can sheet it for the zip part. You can place zip part on your own side when you are cutting it. I said I join it together like this. The front one, look at how I folded it into two. The whole fabric, I fold it together like this. I fold this one, I fold this one again into two. I hope you understand what I'm doing now. I use my pin to hold it. I like using pin for my work. See how I sew. I hope you see what I'm doing. I fold the whole fabric, the whole 36. Note, Ankara always comes out with 36. Now I fold it into two. The whole 36 into two. I hope you see it now. Remember I said I fold from the length, not from the width. Right, alright. Now I'll be using my check now to be doing my work. Now for the fabric, the shoulder is 16. 16 divided by 2 is 8 inches. Don't add any sewing allowance. 8 inches. The design neck I'll be using is 4.5. I'm making canoe neck 4.5. The length of the canoe neck, I'm taking 1 inches. If you look at the dress very well, the front part it has open. It has open, yeah. Open that something like 4 corner V, as in is like this, right? Like this. Now that's that open is this side. I want to press it on this particular wall. It's 4. I'm taking 4. And before there, I'm going to use my. Remember, I said the length here is 1, while here is 4.5. I'll take my French curve. I will take my French curve to take the neck of my work. So this is the neck. I'll take it. Now from this my shoulder, like I said from the paper there, from my shoulder here, I'll come in by 2 inches. This is my 2 inches here. Hope you see. Now from here, I'm going to be covering my neck, be covering the length of my choice. I've already taken the neck. Now I'm going to be taking it like this. See what I'm doing? Make sure it's cut very well. It's covering that matter. Take it to where you want it to be. Ready for the table. I'm using very small table. I'm just managing this my table. Okay, so I'm taking this to my desired length. I want to use all the lengths. I want to use all my lengths. So I want it to full very well. Like I said, if you don't want it to full, you can reduce the length, the wideness. But in this tutorial, I want mine to be very full. So I've done it. So I'm going to be cutting it now. Like I said in the paper, after I cut it, I remove the neck part. And for this side, let me extend this my open side. That open side. Now, before cutting it, I want that open side to be 1 inches. I will take my 1 inches like this. I take my 1 inches like this. Now, before I remove this 1 inches, I will first of all cut out this side. Before I now take my remember that front there is 4. I'll now take my straight. I will cut it like V-neck. After removing this upper side, I cut it out. After that, I will now prepare some little fabric to still attach that, because if you look at that dressing, after they've removed it, they still use something like belt to attach it at that same particular place. It's design. Depends the design of yours, the one you want it. That is what we do. So now we're cutting it now. Like I said, you can fold it in. You can also fold it in bias foam, but make sure that it's not too wide. Not too wide. That is why I prefer folding it in this form. It's very, very okay. But they're still the same. Just when you are folding that bias foam, reduce the wideness. reduce it, please. Don't make it to be too wide, so that the shape will come out very well. So I'll be cutting the leg part now. This is the next part. Remember, I said I want that side to be there. It's for just the front. The back doesn't have it. Just from that side, So this side that I open like this. Let me explain this side. It depends the style you want. So depends the style you want. This side now. After this side, after I do like this, I cut it. When I want to sew it now, I'm going to use bias to turn this side, this V side. I'm going to use bias to turn it. After that, I make something like this. I make something like bed like this. So if you look at that style very well, there's design there. They put the design. You can buy your trimmings out there and put it. So after that, I use something like this. I place it like this, and I place it like this. I sew it. So that is that shape at that's this side, the shape this side. Now this place looks like 4 corner, here side V, this is V. So it's like this. It was folded like this. It's very easy. It's not something hard inside. Just like this. And use your machine to hold this inside and hold this side. And cause bias to turn it. When you are turning, make sure that this one is inside the bias. So sew it together. Sew it together. So make sure that this one is inside the bias. Sew the bias together and turn it to the wrong side. After that, you take it to the back and do the joining like I said from the paper. From the paper. Remember I said before cutting the neck part, remember I said you will take the length and take it and use chalk to hold it down. And use chalk to hold it down. This is the way the hand will comes out. I measure my round measurements. My round hand, mine is 7. So when I'm cutting it now, I'll just notch it to here. I notch it to here. So this is where my hands will come out. Now when I'm joining it, like I said, I join from the shoulder here, from this side to this side, come to this side, I jump it and come to this side. So when I want to fold it, I fold it like this. I hem it. Either you hem it or you follow that same sewing. Make sure that the sewing is together with this one. It jump together with this one, so it will not be different. So that there won't be sewing this side, sewing this side. So let everything be equal. So the work will be very neat. So this is how you're going to fold it like this. At the same time, other side, and this is where the hand will come out. After making it, it will be like this. So you see, it's very easy to make. Like I said, there's not too weird about it. And after making it, it's going to be like this to the hand. This is where your hand will come out from this side. This is where it comes out like this. See, it's very easy. So just give it a try. You see how simple it is. Thank you for watching today's video. Once again, if you have not subscribed yet, just help me to subscribe on this channel. Support me on this channel. Like my video and share my video. Just look down there. You see wan write something there, they write there subscribe. Just place on it, subscribe for me to support me on this channel, like my video and share my video. Thank you so much as you do so. I love you. Bye.